everyone, so today I have a first impression on the Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm. So I am just going to simply apply this on my face and see how it makes my foundation last throughout the day. So if you want to see my review and demo of this, then please keep on watching. So I'm going to start off with like first impressions and obviously the overall appearance of the bottle. It is plastic and it is quite heavy, so it probably wouldn't be good for travelling, but it does have like a sort of plastic lid as well, but it is 100ml and it is quite a lot of product. So let's just jump straight into it. So I'm just going to be applying about, and it is really quite liquidy as you can see, but I have heard that a lot of it does go a long way, so I'm just going to be using about that much. So all I'm going to do is going to just tap my fingers in it and just apply it where I would normally get oily. So I'm just going to be placing this, and that does go pretty far. I don't think I will actually need the rest of that because it has gone all over my skin quite well. It does have a manly smell when you apply it, but it does feel quite silky and smooth. It doesn't feel very silicone-y or anything like that like some primers do. Even as you start rubbing it in, it does start to feel tacky and sticky, which I think is the glycerin obviously in their product. And this is what obviously helps to help the foundation stick. I'm going to keep on rubbing it till it gets sticky. Overall, it does have like a obviously manly smell, but there's no cooling sensation. There's no sensation on my face whatsoever. It's not stinging or anything like that. But obviously it has made redness because I have been rubbing my face. But let's just jump straight onto foundation. So foundation, I'm just going to be using my Rimmel Matte Perfection foundation. This is the original one because I am going to be doing a separate video on the Rimmel Matte Perfection. As you can see, they are different now. So this one is the original and this one is the new one, and the packaging is quite different as well. So if you want a first impression on this one, then please leave a comment below or like this video, and obviously I will do that for you. I'm just going to use that with my flat top kabuki brush from eBay. So I'm just going to be applying it like I would a normal foundation. And straight off it does apply really smoothly, where sometimes foundations just tend to go quite hard to blend in on my skin. So that is one bonus about this. It does blend in really, really well. It does feel like it's going on my skin a lot easier. It is sticking to my face quite well, so foundation is going on really nice and evenly. It's covering my nose quite well because some foundations just does not stick to my nose, but with this primer I have noticed that the foundation is sticking quite well to it, so that's a good thing. So that is the foundation on, so I'm just going to go and do the rest of my makeup and then I'll be back. So that is my makeup on, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to be leaving this makeup on all day long, and I'm just going to keep on coming back to give you updates on how this is holding on my face. So I have done my makeup and I am just going to be waiting a few hours to see how long it does last. So I will be back in a couple of hours to show you how it is holding up. Hi guys, so I'm back and it is now 6:30. I did apply this makeup around 2 o'clock, so it has been on for quite a while. So let's just jump straight into how it's staying on my skin. Now around here it has faded on my spot right here. It does look like it's holding up quite well. My bronzer and everything still stayed on pretty well. On my nose it does look like it stayed on quite well as well, and the same with my forehead. It has sort of faded on my chin a little bit here, which a lot of foundations do for some strange reason. But overall I am quite impressed with this. It has made my foundation stay on for a lot longer than it normally would, because my foundations just fade off my skin very quickly because I have got oily skin. But overall it still looks really stuck to my face, so I'll be back in another couple of hours to show you how it is still holding up. But overall I am impressed of how it is right now. So I am back again and it is now 8:20. So I have had it on for another 2 hours, so let's just see how it has still held up. It does look exactly the same as it was at 6:30, which is absolutely impressive. Obviously I do look quite shiny, but that is because I used a dewy foundation, because the Match Perfection is a dewy foundation. But overall I am really impressed. My foundation has stayed on and it has kept all of my bronzer and highlighter and everything in place. So overall I would definitely recommend this for oily skin. I would however recommend it for normal skin as well, because it does make the foundation last longer, because as you can see my foundation is looking perfectly fine, whereas normally it just slides off my face. So obviously I think it is down to this. Really like it, and I'm so glad that I purchased it and tried it out. If you do like these sort of reviews and first impression type videos, then please leave any comments you have down below of any other products you would like me to try. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you also want to see the first impressions on the Match Perfection foundation as well. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So have a lovely day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.